This one's my favorite in the mid-length zone. The Star Cruiser.
Woo!
So this is my take on Wayne Lynch style Evolution egg.
Okay.
Again, just some more version of something that works beach break. And I added a bit of rocker, softened the nose up, and rounded the tail on this. So kind of a low wide point. So you're in the sweet spot as soon as you take off on this. And not so committed to having a beam kind of shifty forward on it.
Okay.
So yeah, being up, you're in the cockpit right away and you can start.
I like the cockpit. You're in the cockpit of the Star Cruiser.
That's right. Yep.
It's like beaming me back.
So we did a quad on this one.
Okay.
I've only done a quad a few other times on the Star Cruiser, mostly single fin or 2+1 Bonzer.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback on the
Okay.
quad for you. 7.2, again, magic size on the Star Cruiser. My favorite.
7.2, 22. This one's 7.2, 22, 2 3/4.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned Evolution. I've been riding that Crime Evolution.
Yeah,
that's wide point back, and that's actually kind of like the first wide point backboard that like really clicked for me, and I've been like loving this thing. And so I remember when we ordered this one, it was like, what do you got that's wide point back? I want to try something wide point back, you know,
yeah.
after having such a cool experience on that. But
this is my go-to for a mid-length egg. Can be ridden waist high, but on confident stuff, bigger as well, because it's got that rocker. It's got kind of a leaner rail and just real neutral. You know, it's not. It's kind of like a performance foil, but in an egg design. So you can really take lines like you're surfing top to bottom if you want to, or cruisy like a Star Cruiser. You know, just long drawn out or tight. It'll let you do it.
yeah, it looks like a good combo of like extra volume, wave catching, but like performance. You know, like it's got rocker out the front. Mm-hmm. The rails are really foiled down.
Yep.
And this wide point back, I mean, like having this area back here has been kind of an eye opener as far as like easy wave catching, like just getting launched into the wave, but then also having like that pivot.
That's right.
In the back of the board as well.
Yeah, I think we talked like how having that kind of that volume in the back end give you that cork kind of take off. You can really kind of push it back, and it'll just give you a little bit extra push. In the back of the wave too.
Jordan? What am I looking? What's the sweet spot for this board?
Wave wise?
Yeah.
This is play around with it. Being as a go-to, I would try it in as an alternative to longboard days if it's just above like a loggy day.
Yep.
Fun to play around. Also good having that rocker into it. It can be a real confident board. A good travel board, just kind of like trust it on like what's beach break, point break, you know, what's it going to give me.
Oh, point break, this thing would be crazy.
Yeah.
Really. And what about fins? What am I putting here for fins?
Again, nothing crazy. Another, just a good performance, depending on wave size, preference, medium or large.